another one of Lucky Strike Living. I'm gonna cut through all the BS because I know you guys are here to see what I think of my 33 Onslow Bay. Had it 6 months now, no, 8 months. I've had it 8 months. And I'm gonna go over every single hatch, every single compartment, everything I have on this boat, show you guys what I love about it, what I would change about it. I don't have anything I hate about it. So let's just get into it. So starting back here in the very back, Suzuki. I went with the Suzuki option. Absolutely amazing performance. So I did 27 pitch up front and 25 pitch on the back. So Suzuki's, their 350s are dual rotating props. So the front is 27, the back is 25. Just before that rev limiter. So out of this I can get, I've seen 62 miles an hour out of it. Plenty fast for me. Wouldn't change a thing about it. Everything has worked flawlessly. If you look back here in the very back, got my chum bag. It always stays there. That cleat is absolutely perfect for me. Plenty of room back here, but not too much room. So some boats, they have a lot of space back here and it takes up from your deck space in the boat. But I've got, you can see my rod holder layout, nothing too crazy, nothing too fancy, but live well, absolutely huge. I think it's 50 gallons, don't quote me exactly, but my wife can fit in here. She's behind the camera, and when she gets seasick, that is her spot. I won't make her get in there today, but huge, huge, huge live well. You can keep absolutely everything alive in there. We've got 2 pumps, so if one goes out, you can always use the other one. Massive, absolutely massive. It's too big, which is never something you will ever say about a live well. Rip, you gotta move, buddy. You have an inch? Go on. So this hatch right here is ropes, all of my cast nets. This is where I put all my cast nets. Like I said, extra ropes, things like that. And this box is macerating. So there is a plug in it in the back, so that if I ever do put fish in there or water, it never goes into the bilge, which I think is huge. A lot of boat companies, they have their fish boxes drain directly into their bilge, so all your bilge pumps, all your water pumps are covered in fish slime and all. It's not a good idea. So this macerates overboard. Oh, before I go any further, this is a working boat. Yes, there is dog hair all over the place. Don't get mad at me, Onslow Bay, but Rip right over there, he is my first mate on all of my trips. So getting a black lab's hair completely out of a boat is near impossible. Bilge access, everything you could possibly need. See how clean that is? That is 8 months worth of work. Because our fish boxes don't drain in there, it's practically spotless. No complaints whatsoever. Y'all have seen a bilge. Nothing too fancy. Over here, everything in the Onslow Bay is mirroring. Here is where I hold all my fish. Do you smell the fish in there, Ripster? So, huge fish box, holds ice for days. So if you look, it's not an open hole into the bilge. So you see some scales in there. The scales won't get into that macerating pump, which is huge. A lot of other companies, they just have a straight hole and it fills with hair, guts, scales, all that crap gets caught in by that, whatever you want to call it. Okay, I went with the option of a slide out Frigid Rigid. I will never change my idea on this. This is Rip. What? You've been in this boat 100,000 times. Nothing is new to you. Go somewhere else. Slide out Frigid Rigid. This is where I keep extra ice on half-day trips where we don't have a ton of fish to take home. This is where they go. Seat for my customers if the weather does get kind of funky, but the cool part is it slides away. It completely gets out of the way, so when we are fishing, that tucks away. Fish, 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 fish. Oh, we caught one real quick. Slide it out, open it up, throw your fish in there. Boom. Slide it back, and you're done. Absolutely amazing. They do have another option where it's a big live well and a seat that comes out to here. Totally up to you guys. I will not be doing that because most of our fishing here in the back. Moving to our rod holder system. So I asked Brad and Brianna to custom build me one of these. You can have them do anything you'd like. So I added 2 here and I think 3 up top. So So I can hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 rods up here. I like my rods high and out of the way. Wouldn't change a thing, not one single thing. Move forward just a smidge, and I went with the normal cushion. I didn't get LeBrock's because I can reach all my gear. Yes, it's dirty, but that's okay. It's a working boat. All my tackle fits in here. It's easy to get to. I don't have to get in the back to get into my customer space. If they're fishing, grab all my stuff right here. But if for some reason Rip is on his place, I can reach it back here. Weights, hooks, all the good stuff. You don't need to know everything I have in there. It's just fishing equipment. So moving forward just a little bit, my electronics package. You can customize it any way you want, just like everything else. Garmin, Ray Marine, whatever the other one is. Simrad? Simrad, thank you. Garmin, Simrad, Ray Marine, you can do anything you want, but this is what I did. 12-inch Garmin, has all the bells and whistles. So if you look here, I've got a B175 for my traditional. Then for my side scan, I've got a GT56 UHD, ultra high definition for all my fishing. I love it. Side view imaging is the greatest. Let's see, then over here, so I like to have my both radios, talking to people, and music right here on the dash, which is why I didn't go with a second Garmin. That's just the way I like it. Garmin autopilot is up here. So if you see this right here, this is new that Onslow Bay did for me, and I highly recommend it. So this is a timer for your live well. So for us, it's all live bait, dead bait, things like that. So you don't want your bait well pump to go out as often as it does. Most everybody, when you get on the boat, you push the button, boom, your live well comes on, and it's on all day long, okay? Here is a timer. So automatic, and I can adjust how often the live well pump comes on. So if you have shrimp don't need a lot of fresh salt water. So I'll have the live well pump come on every 5 minutes. If you've got live mullet, pilchards, big threads, sardines who need a lot of fresh salt water, then I'll turn it on to come on every 15 seconds to run for 2 minutes. So I think it saves the live well pump a lot. It's amazing. Get it on every one of your boats. Let's see, Suzuki throttles, everything's the same. Okay, next I did a Garmin 7-inch that comes off. Obviously it's not here, so I put all my GPS numbers in there because no matter where you are in the world, people want to steal your things. So I put all my numbers here, pull it off, take it home, it's safe. So if you ever come on the boat looking for my numbers, they won't be there. So up here, extra storage, hooks, line, anything you want. If you do decide to do the 2 Garmin's, then typically your radios will go up here and it's not storage. But again, you can choose anything that you'd like. Another thing that I did add was this little cubby hole gizmo. So inReach, sat phones, documents, wallets, phones, things like that. I added that. Next, I did do a U-shaped windshield. So that was custom that I requested. So that in our hot summer days here in South Florida, we can roll that up, that goes away, and I get a nice little breeze. Probably won't do that on the next one, but at the end of this whole walkthrough, I'm gonna go over things that I would change. Moving forward, our batteries, all of our electronics, look at the wiring. Look how nice that is. Everything is perfect. Never seen anything like it. Never, never, ever, never. And if you look, I got a 5-star bucket pooper. So that toilet seat back there is for you ladies that need to go to the bathroom. You use the facilities and dump it overboard. Just outside the console is more storage. This is where I keep all my life jackets. Every safety equipment needed on a boat can fit in here. Dog life jacket, of course, from my Ripster man. But that is also an insulated fish box if you need it to be. I don't need it to be. Seat, cooler, all the goods, holds ice for days, totally insulated. What's super cool, look at my head. It's right here on this nice cushiony part. I don't think I've ever seen a boat company that has it this high. Typically it's right around in here and your head beats up against the console. It's really, really cool. I'm impressed. Place. Now we get to the goods of the boat, all the storage. So this is from my customers. Storage goes in here. It does drain into the bilge, so I wouldn't recommend putting fish in there. Plenty of storage for all my customers. This is where they put their stuff. Nothing too fancy about it. It is what it is. Beanbag storage for me. So these are the same compartments. Some people use this as a big fish box. People in Louisiana who catch big monster tunas, they go in there. But plenty of storage, plenty of fish storage or beanbag storage, anything you'd like. You can slide stuff in here if you don't want to open this whole hatch. Absolutely monstrous. I think that's holding 4 beanbags right now. So something that I got on my 33, I think I was the first one, not sure, is this seating arrangement up here, the forward seating. Absolutely recommend it on every single boat. Hardcore fishermen, families, whatever you are, get it. So if we're fishing today, you fold them up. You can walk around, catch a big fish, do your thing. But if your family's around, pop that thing up, pop the legs down. Super comfortable, backrest right here. Incredibly, incredibly convenient. Also, if you look right here, see these pins? Pull these 2 pins, this seat completely goes away. So if you're really hardcore fishing and you know you won't use them, pull the pins, put them away, they're gone. No wasted space whatsoever. Moving forward just a little bit more. Anchor locker. I know you all have seen it. Anchor locker, holds rope, nothing too crazy, nothing too important, but the Mac Daddy of them all. Rhodan trolling motor. Never have a boat without it, ever again. GPS anchor, never have to anchor, ever. When I say ever, did I say ever? Ever, never have to anchor. If it's so rough that this can't hold it, typically I'm not going. But if for some reason the weather gets really, really bad and you have to go fishing and you just want to go, obviously every piece of equipment has its limits. If it's 5 to 6 foot seas and blowing 50, this will not hold you in spot. But you throw your anchor out and the wind's going to shift, the currents are going to shift, so you get your vertical, I call it vertical, your forward and backward set with the anchor, and then you use this bad boy even in 5 to 6 foot seas. It works perfectly, I promise, I've done it. So that is a quick walkthrough of the boat. Now I'm going to tell you all the things that I am going to change on my second one, because I got another one coming. Come on back here. So like I said, Rip is my first mate on all my trips, and he does like to go swimming a lot. So if you come back here and look, you see that this part right here, the trim of this backsplash is non-skidded, but the well right here is not. So I would request for that to be non-skidded. Not sure if it's possible or not, but when you have divers coming in every once in a while, it would be nice to have that be non-skidded. Let's see. It's hard to come up with changes. Changes for me, I would add another rod holder right here. So for us, we do a lot of bottom fishing, and what I like to do right here and everywhere else around the boat is you set your rod in the rod holder, set your weight in the rod holder right next to it, so you don't have to hold the weight, the rod, the hook, and go about doing your thing, grabbing your bait, doing things like that. So I'd add a rod holder right here and over there. Everything here on the dash, I would add another box just like this, because a lot of customers ask, oh, can we put our phones away? And yes, you can, but it's already full of my stuff. So I'd add another box up there just for customers' stuff to keep completely dry. I would not do the zipper, the U-shaped isinglass window. I don't use it that much. Just a little thing I would change. I wouldn't change anything here. I definitely wouldn't change anything here. I definitely wouldn't change anything here. I would change getting a windlass. So right now, if it does get rough, I have to manually get the anchor out, throw it out, pull it in, do all that good stuff. I'm gonna try and get a easy puller thing, but definitely a windlass to go in there, just to make my life just a little bit easier. Other than that, guys, that is it. Those simple 3 things, this boat is absolutely perfect. So now what we're gonna do is we're going to do performance numbers on this boat with the Suzuki 350s. I don't think I've ever done that before, but it'll give you a really good idea of what exactly you're gonna look for in twins and trips, and show you guys how amazing this boat is in fuel efficiency for how big it is. So we're gonna pull the trolling motor, get Rip out of my seat, and we're gonna put this thing on plane and see what she can do. All right, y'all, so we are up and running, and I like my motors to be anywhere from 10 to 15 trim to get the most fuel efficient performance numbers. Get that one up just a little bit more. There we go, close enough. And then we're gonna jump up on plane and see what she can do. Show you guys how impressive this is. So I've got 111 gallons-ish, which is 33% Suzuki 350s. All right, y'all, so here we are, 30 miles an hour. We're into about a 6-inch head wind and sea, or 6-inch head wave, probably 10 mile an hour wind. Hold on, I'll get it up to 30. Now bump it up to 40. 40 miles an hour, 1.46. Get it up to 45. Flying everywhere. But that is my 33 Onslow Bay, guys. Hope you guys like it. Absolutely phenomenal company. So I'm going to go over a couple of things that most of you probably don't know about Onslow Bay and try in hopes that you get one. So one of the biggest things is every inch of this boat is foam filled. So everything between the stringers, completely foam filled. Everything is foam filled. I keep saying that over and over again. The reason why it's so important is when you hit a wave, especially when it's rough, that foam absorbs all the vibration, all the concussion, and this boat rides insane. Absolutely insane. Way quieter than any other boat I've been on, and I've been on a ton. Also, if for something crazy happens, you hit a turtle, whatever, it's completely foam filled, so the boat will not sink. Safety, the ride, absolutely phenomenal. I've never seen a boat built like this. I've never seen a boat built with as much attention to detail as Brad and Brianna do. So Am I a salesman for Onslow Bay? Absolutely not. I did find them about 1.5 years ago now. No, maybe 2 years. And customer service through the roof, incredible. I will probably never have another boat but in Onslow Bay. The people are amazing. The company is amazing. All their employees is amazing. If you have any questions about Onslow Bay, please reach out to them. The nicest people in the world. They will answer all your questions, and it's small. There's no dealerships. It's directly to the owner. Something that is very overlooked. If you ever have a problem for any reason, you can reach out to them directly. You don't have to deal with any of the BS of dealerships or middlemen or anything like that. But Brad and Brianna, love you guys. Thank you so much for everything you do for me, for Lucky Strike, and my family. If you ever reach out to them, please let them know that you heard of them through Lucky Strike. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you have any questions about these boats and you don't want to reach out to them, reach out to me. I can get in contact with them, ask questions, because this boat is worth it. They're 27, amazing. 33, incredible, best boat I think they make. 37, and they're 41. So I cannot recommend them enough. Incredible company. I could not have made a better decision for my livelihood, for my family, and for the safety of all my customers on board. Onslow Bay, you're the greatest. If you guys have any questions, all my information will be in the description below. If you want to book a trip with me, all my information will be in the description below. Love you guys. Lucky Strike living. We're out of here. Bye.